Welcome to the JPH podcast, Dirty Laundry and White Lies. Renegade Angel out of Oak Harbor. Let's Seize the Night. What an awesome CD they put out in 2019. Carpe Noctem. Awesome CD. They did a really good job on that.
How do you pronounce that again?
Carpe Noctem. I tell you,
good job.
It was definitely a struggle to figure out how to say that earlier. And then it actually means Seize the Night, which is the first song off the album. So it's pretty good. They recorded it up in Cleveland. Up in Spider Records, up in Cleveland, Ohio. So pretty badass, man. Check them out on Facebook. They're on Spotify as well, man. They're pretty badass, man. Awesome. I've seen them live at the Strand, and just blew me away. They're young guys. I know you've never seen them, but they're freaking awesome. Definitely, if you like heavier music, it's heavier. Definitely heavier than your normal rock and roll.
Well, you and I were having the discussion. I thought he sounded like Pop Evil. And you're like, no, he sounds like, who'd you say?
A Volbeat. I hope CJ and the guys don't take offense to that. But I mean,
right.
in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, Volbeat, reminds me a lot of Volbeat. But then, like, I did hear in one of the other songs we were listening, it did kind of remind me of Pop Evil, with his voice, too. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, really, when I said that earlier, like, Elvis, like the singer for Volbeat, if Elvis was in the heavy band,
that's what it'd be.
That's what he would sound like.
Volbeat's awesome. Dude, I love Volbeat, dude. They're awesome.
No, I like them too.
I mean, no, but it's either people like them or hate them. Have you ever heard of Volbeat?
Never heard of them.
Really?
No.
Oh, man. God, I love them, man. They're pretty cool. The videos are weird.
Yeah, I agree with Tony. I don't know this Volbeat or whatever, but I think he does sound like Pop Evil.
Pop Evil, yeah.
Especially the vocals, yeah.
Yeah, and the band is just amazing. I mean, they're like...
You said they're kids, like...
Yeah, I don't know. Probably 25, 30.
Like,
I mean, I'm 45, 40, or 46, so that's a kid for me.
So, how old are they?
I'm thinking in their 30s.
Oh, those aren't kids.
Yeah,
when you said kids, you said they're young kids earlier.
Oh, I'm thinking
I was thinking too.
I was 18, thinking like
20?
18, yeah.
I'm thinking 25, 30. Well, that's young. I wish I was 25 again.
I bet you do.
That's 20 years ago. That's not a kid to you? I didn't say a child.
No, but when you said they're young kids. Young kids, to me, is an 18-year-old, especially when you're talking about guys that record music. Oh, they're young kids. 30 years old isn't a young kid.
They could have been performed for the last 15 years already.
I had young kids at 30 years old.
I had children. I don't know about you, but I had children at 30. Not young kids. Jesus Christ.
When you say it sounds like you're a pedophile, like you had young kids when you were 30.
Dumbass.
He's 45 years old. 46. He's calling a 30-year-old a young kid.
25.
Hey, you whippersnapper.
I said if they're 25.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
In my day.
That's my wrench, God damn it.
Stop making that noise.
What, those blasted guitars?
Oh,
get
shit.
fiddles.
Turn down the noise, Harold. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Now we just besmirched Renegade Angel.
No,
I like that song.
Do this. I mean, it's a four-song.
I've heard I liked it.
Yeah, 4-track EP, and it's badass. And they're working on stuff right now. And you can check them out on their Facebook page, and they're very active on their renegadeangel.com too. So check that out as well.
They've performed at the Strand like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, a couple times.
So they play at the Strand. Where else do they play around here? Or do they?
Right now with the COVID and stuff going on,
Right.
they don't have a whole lot of things going on. I wanted to see them in 2019 when I think is when they made the big break to start playing As far as I know, and again, I'm not really familiar with him. I discovered him around 2019, and everyone kept talking about how amazing the guitar work is with the dual guitars. And George Keller's told us several times that these guys you got to see these guys. I mean, it's pretty amazing, for what they would do. They don't have the platforms like we did when we were younger, like the coffee house and the mosh fest that George would put on.
No,
and stuff.
he didn't. George did not put the mosh fest on.
Not Keller. We're talking.
I know
George.
you're not.
Yeah.
No, he didn't do it.
No. Okay. All right. Well,
Charlotte did.
Yes, Charlotte. Yes, she did. Who we love. We love you, Charlotte. If you're listening,
I miss her.
I haven't talked too much on Facebook in a long time, but I tell you, 5-Story Fall. Oh God.
yeah.
Man, badass. But anyways. Yeah, they're a hell of a band, man, and I think from us, a few of them is out of Oak Harbor,
and it's not too often you hear that genre played around here.
No,
so that's kind of
there's no real platform because most of the in Fremont at least, Tiffin's Lee's a little bit more lenient than most. Bears Den is too. They'll put in some original people to play there, but yeah, around here they don't want nothing but the covers just because it helps sales.
God.
Anyways, check them out.
Well,
Renegade Angel, man, damn good band. And look for them for 2021 because they're definitely ready to come out and play.
I was curious about and their thanks, their extra special thanks to Michael Schertz.
Yes, pretty sweet.
He used to work at Terra.
Yep.
But he's like mostly like a, big band, like a jazz guy and everything.
Yeah.
So, but he's a performer.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, they said they're mentor. So
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, check them out, man.
Yeah. So how you kids doing, by the way?
Yeah, life sucks. Life sucks.
Yeah. What happened there?
I'll fucking tell you what, man.
Yeah, you hit that guy?
I did not hit nobody, man. This is such bullshit. I tell you.
Jamie got away with it again.
All
That's
I
Did
was
he
trying
really?
to do
No, he didn't.
was just go to Sandusky and drive down Route 250 to go to that Chipotle, whatever it's called.
Chipotle. Or now you got me saying it weird. Chipotle.
Chipotle, whatever. And I some jackass decides to turn. I'm in the middle of the, in the middle of the intersection, and this guy just decides to turn and takes out my Dodge Journey and just,
Did you just get
So
this car recently too?
The journey
I
ended?
made 18 payments on this car.
That's not many.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm going to tell you something. All right. Well, this sucks. Okay, so this is a typical Jamie JPH story. This is a Jamie story. This isn't JPH. This is a Jamie story. All right. So.
That you're a cheap ass?
Well, yes. I'm telling you what, man. Yep. Ding, 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 ding. If we had that on the sample board, I'd be pushing it right now. So we bought this car at Al Bauman's through your brother, Andy. So we're going to buy this car. I told Andy, I'm like, look, okay, this is an X amount of money to one for. It's like a 2013 Journey. And we bought it like 18 months ago, apparently, because that's all the payments I've made since I've owned it. So we were getting it down, and I gave him a price. I said, look, here's what I want. This is what I don't want to pay any more than this amount of money. And tell me what I'd have to have as a down payment, and I don't want to go in the red. So I don't want it to be worth, the loan's higher than the actual value of the car. And so we worked on it. He made it work. I mean, he's good. Andy Taylor is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
If you ever need a car, I recommend Andy. So definitely go check him out. When we were done with him, we went and seen Jody, and we went over some stuff. And Jody was recommended certain things and stuff, and she's like, "Well, here's the gap insurance." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Here's the gap insurance." I said, "What's the gap insurance?" Well, if you get in a car accident during the loan, if you pick it up, it will cover that fully. I'm like, all right. How much is that? And she said, like $600. I'm like, $600? She goes, it'll be absorbed over your payments throughout the month, throughout the loan. Anytime over a 3-year payment, Jamie, go. I recommend getting that. And I'm like, yeah, we're not getting that. So I'm like, we're not going to total the goddamn car. I'll tell you what. So All right, now so basically,
So Jamie's eating this car now.
oh man, so
Pretty much.
no, I also carry full coverage, so so that's my philosophy was I'm paying full coverage. I don't care. Little do I know that depreciation and
why
the
they call
world of insurance.
That's why they
companies
call it gap insurance.
are awesome. Insurance is a fucking joke.
It's a racket.
ahead.
I hate all types of insurance as well. So I agree with you 100%.
Right.
I'm telling you, I don't know who. I think Chris Rock said one time, insurance is in case shit happens. Well, at the end of the fucking year, nothing happens. Don't I get my money back? I think that's hilarious because it's like, no shit. So I get in this accident. I have my daughter with us. Me and my wife's oldest daughter. She's with us and stuff. And it went over pretty good. I mean, she handled it pretty well for being a teenager and stuff. And it didn't upset her too much. Airbags didn't deploy, so it wasn't that big of a wreck. Big enough to total the car. So when the wreckers came...
Can I ask, how did the airbags not get deployed? But, I mean, what was so wrong that... I mean, it looked like it was just a little bit of front-end damage.
This dude sliced over 2 lanes to try to beat me through regular traffic. So his truck clipped the passenger side and then just ripped my whole axle and everything. I mean, it was bad. Yeah.
Okay, so there was mechanical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We tried moving the car, and the tire went like 180 degrees, like widthwise. We're like, holy shit, how are we gonna move this car?
Did you?
They had to take sledgehammers and keep tapping it as I was driving straight, so it didn't turn.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It was to get off 250. So, in this debut, my wife is with my sister. Rose took her out for the day to get her a manicure and pedicure and a girl's day because it's her birthday. So I wrecked the car. I don't, but the car's totaled.
Right.
And I'm doing everything not to call her so that I don't ruin this day for her if she's out trying to enjoy the night, or during the day, she's having her time, and she's what she deserves. And here I am, got a piece of shit car that won't go straight, and I don't know what to do. and so I'm trying not to, and then it ended up where the insurance would not work on my app to show them my cards because everything's all digital now. So I had to call Jen. So I called her, and she's like, "My car." I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine." She says, "Well, you were kind of laughing." I was like, "I didn't know how to tell you." So I kind of, she's like, "Hey, what's up, babe?" I'm like, well, I got hit." So she gave me the information stuff and everything. So she didn't know about it being totaled. So we get it over there, and we get the record comes in, and they come and get it and shit. And then I get home and stuff, and I walk in the house, and I'm like so pissed.
How'd you get home?
My dad came and got me and Adrian. And
Jim saves the day again.
Oh yeah. Oh. So the jackass that hits me, he's pissed off at me too. By the way, all right.
Pissed off at you?
Yeah, he's pissed off at me because you knew I was turning. I got fucking no shit, dude.
You knew I was coming.
I was going straight. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that everybody in America understands when a car is going straight, you don't try slicing. He goes, "You see my turn signal. You knew I was going to try to make that turn."
Turns yield to the straight traffic, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So I go talk to the cop, comes over, does my shit, takes my information down. He goes over, comes back to me, gives me my stuff back, registration stuff, and I walk over to him. I go ask the cop, I'm like, "Look, can I walk across the street and get me and my daughter's lunch?" Because for the first goddamn time, I was going to try this crappy-ass food that Rose and my wife always preach about.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you at all.
Dude, that shit's good.
It is.
That's
gross.
one of my favorites.
I can't wait till Freeman gets theirs.
I know.
Oh, me too. So we can
I'm
stop
not
going
to
to
get in line
for
the
nasty
first
food.
5 months, though, because it's going to be stupid, just like Starbucks was.
Yep.
But anyhow, go on, sorry.
Or
No,
B-dubs.
That's all right. But, so he's like, "Oh, yeah, go ahead, Jamie. You're fine." As I'm talking to him, I can see he's writing a ticket out. And I was like, well, it's a no-brainer, I already got all my shit back, So we head over to whatever and get the food and come back. And as we come back, the cop's kind of sitting sideways by my car. And he says, hey, I wanted to tell you that he's pretty pissed off. I was like, oh, he goes, so if he starts saying shit with you, you just call 911. I'm going to go park my cruiser across the street. And if he starts saying anything with you, I'll arrest him. I was like, oh, no, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck?
That don't even. Wow.
No, you can do it. I don't
No.
care. All right. I have my 15-year-old here. I am not who I am 20 years ago when I was a kid. Because 20 years ago, I probably would have walked over to him and I probably would have smacked the shit out of him. But I'm done past that. I am too old, fat, and tired to be doing that bullshit. I just want to go sit in my car and try these fucking weird-looking tacos, and that's all I want. So I go over, and he's like, my daughter gets in the car, and he's staring at me in front of his 78 Ford pickup truck that has no damage because it's built like a real American truck, not like this Journey that hits a curb and blows up in 5 million pieces. God, pissed me off. And he's mad because I dented his fender. Like, I dented his fender.
You didn't dent shit.
I know.
Right.
I know. That's my whole point, man. So he says, hey, what's your name? I said, I'm Jamie. He goes, well, congratulations, Jamie. I said, for what? He goes, you own me. I go, I own you. He goes, yep, you own me. I go check to check. I do my best every day to do the best I can. And you just went ahead and smashed my truck, and the cop thinks it's my fault, so I'm screwed.
Wow.
He goes, don't worry, I got insurance, but it's just liability. Because I should be only worried about my driving, not yours.
Oh.
He goes, so, I'm sure you're just going to wipe me out and take everything. He goes, so congratulations, you own me. And I said, okay. And I get in my car and close the door. I'm hungry. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not fucking around with this. I get down, I sit down, and Adrian looks at me and she goes, Dad, do we now own him now that we got the record? I was like, no. His dumbass has made a lot of piss poor decisions and has put him in a position that just he's upset about. And I said, and he's just mad because he's financially responsible for what happens with our car, And so
The funny thing is, he thought he was being cool, but he doesn't know you have a soapbox where we can talk about him now.
Yeah.
And what a douche
yeah,
he
no
was.
shit, Will. Fuck you, Will. Your 78 Ford truck. Fucker. I told my wife, I said, I almost drove Black Beauty. If I would have drove Black Beauty, it would have probably been like a totally different freaking thing happened, man. That dude probably been knocked over next week. We would both hit and we wouldn't know what happened. I mean, I'm serious. God, so mad I didn't drive that. So anyway, now we get full circle here. So I get home and I have to face the wife, on her birthday celebration day. Her actually birthday was Sunday. But Rose wanted to take her out for Saturday and spoil her and stuff. So I go in there and she's like, she comes hugs me and she's like, are they gonna be able to fix the car? And I said, I don't know. I said, are you and Adrian okay? I said, yeah, my neck's back sore a little bit from the seatbelt. And I'm like, I don't know. I go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I fucked up and didn't take that gap insurance. And she goes, okay, well, look, I don't ever lie to you and ever keep secrets from you. But the next day when you went back to work and I signed papers with Jody, I told Jody, will Jamie know if it breaks it up over 6 years? And she said, no.
Good for her. Good for her.
And I go, what? She goes, I'm so sorry. I go, get the fucking paperwork out. So we got the paperwork out and
you had it, and
yeah, we have gap insurance.
So I assume you
yeah.
thanked your wife. Then,
yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. And then when I text Jody, and she's like, "And you wanted to say no to gap insurance?" I was like, "I know."
Well,
Yeah.
good. So everything's
Yeah, so-
taken care of. Then.
Of course, everybody. I appreciate everyone. Making sure we're okay and stuff. I had a lot of phone calls and stuff about making sure we're all right. So I do appreciate that. Thank you to everyone. Oh man, it's good stuff. Hey, something else here. I actually did do a call in. Mike Reisner got a hold of me
Yeah.
a few weeks ago and asked me if I want to do like a call in on their podcast. And so that went over pretty good, man. It was good to talk to them guys and Alex Love and Mike Reisner. They got the Mayhew and the Man podcast. So if you guys,
it's not Mayhew and them, it's Miho and
Miho and the Man. Yes, Miho. Yahoo. Yes. But yeah, check them out on Facebook. I'll put their link on our page and stuff. They got a pretty funny ass Facebook page. Some crazy things they post on that, man. Seriously,
that's a good show. I mean,
yeah,
their show
is.
good too.
It's out of New Riegel, Ohio, is where they shoot it at, and I think they are talking about moving it to Tiffin, which is not much closer, But yeah, I kind of hit him up right before we started just to kind of get a few pointers, and Mike was telling me, he's like, dude, he's like, it's just trial and error. And he did tell me a story that we talked about that one of the very, very few ones they were working on. They were all geared up and going, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I know, I rely on Tony for all the technical stuff, and they forgot to hit record. And noticed it like 17 minutes in. And they were like, like pissed. They were like, it's junk. They're mad. They were frustrated. And we told them, we said, well, I told them about our last episode. It was like damn near 2 hours and 38 minutes something. And we were talking about cutting things out. And I was like, man, you can't do that. I mean, there's some things you can't recreate. You can't recreate the magic. And
when we did edit that last one, you wanted to cut out something that I thought was very good to the podcast.
Yeah.
And we had an argument about, not an argument, but we discussed how we could fix that.
Oh, yeah.
And managed to leave it in. And I will say this.
A lot of people have talked about that.
See, I told you that's what needed to be left.
It was the Mace incident.
Good call.
It was the Mace. It was the Mace story. That was, and then us through the window and stuff.
Right.
I mean, so yeah, no, I agreed. Yeah, I agree with you. It was the right call to make. And I even said that when you argued about it. And I was like, well, if we can get that time out somewhere else, I'm all for it. Because I told Alex, I'm like, well, me and you were talking about that, Matt. That's what we were saying is like, we could redo it, but
yeah, you
that laugh and all that, by that time, it's going to be forced and that's just wrong.
Well, and that goes back. We were talking about some things before we hit record here too that were funny.
Oh yeah,
but you can't recreate it. You know,
they were like, save it for the show. Save it for the show.
Save it for the show.
But I will say this: I believe we cut 4 minutes from our first podcast. So at this rate, after about 20 podcasts, we should be about down to the time frame we're looking for.
Yeah. Kralik said last night, he's like, dude, your podcasts are too long. I said, did you listen to it? Yeah. It wasn't too long. He goes, well, break it up in 30-minute increments. I was like, just pause it and come back to it.
Yeah.
Or remember you're at. I said, the hour and a half seems like to be
and
not too bad, for us.
I do want to talk about, since we talked about it last time, we were saying that we were only on YouTube last time.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Thanks
last time.
Matt.
Yes.
Thank you. Since last time, we did release it to all the major podcasts except, what one are we now?
Yeah, one of them didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is.
Pandora.
Yeah, it's Pandora.
Was it Pandora?
Pandora, for some reason, have not yet approved it. So I say piss on them. We don't need
Fuck Pandora.
But
yeah.
we're on all major podcast platforms except Pandora and, of course, the YouTube podcast platform.
And I think we said over the 2 episodes so far, we got damn near 800 views between the 2 of them.
Yeah,
on all the platforms.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I mean, that's cool as shit, man. I'm happy as hell.
Now, what are you getting from the Podbean? Well, our major demographic.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, my heritage is coming out. I'm a German.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah,
no, you're not.
I'm part German. How do you not? How do you know?
How I know?
Yeah, how do you know?
I'm telling you, I'm German.
So am I.
I don't think so.
So
German, Italian, and Scotch.
That's
drink, drank, drunk.
Let me set the settings here. Give me 1 second so I can get everything in.
Oh, my goodness. Way to be prepared, Matthew.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Way to be prepared, Matthew Turkey.
I should have been.
What's Alum? Is that? See, it's Polish.
It's German.
It's Polish.
Polish and douche.
Geppetto.
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. So let me adjust the dates here.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
killing.
yeah. For those of you that don't know me and Matt, we kind of got a little competitive with this when we were arguing about going to the damn thing, for the other formats, and I told him,
no, your cheap ass just didn't want to do it.
No, there's nothing cheap. I just said
exactly
make
what
it
it comes
easy
down
for just to go on YouTube. A lot of people like the YouTube.
But you got to leave your phone open and on to listen to YouTube.
I understand.
Podcast,
I understand, but I'm just telling you.
Power.
I didn't disagree. I mean, I was fine with it, everything. And then we signed up.
Pay for it.
Like we signed up for a ticker apparently because Matt kept telling us every frickin' 2 hours, 10 more reviews, 15 more reviews, and then
no, that's not true. You were asking how many views.
You were
kind of not all not
kind of
kind of.
So then the son of a bitch
Matt.
manipulates the numbers and says, "Here's the newest one, 8,512 views." And my wife's like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "No, oh my God, shit! That asshole fucking did something."
I love that Tony on that text. He says that can't be right.
Jesus Christ!
Must be a glitch.
Yeah,
in the Matrix.
All right, so
shit,
our
man.
like we were saying, our biggest demographic right now is the U.S. obviously, and in Ohio being the biggest, but we are spread across several states in Ohio, including Illinois follows behind Ohio, Michigan, Arkansas, Kentucky, and that's spread out beyond there. But beyond that, our biggest world demographic seems to be Germany with about 32% of the views. So we got 60% of the listeners in the U.S. and 32% coming from Germany.
Yeah,
That's
we're
awesome.
so we're huge in Germany.
that's right, man. It's my heritage.
So should we plan a trip, go over there?
I'm thinking in October.
Do a live podcast in Germany.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Great. Send out emails to all 7 people. Say, hey, man, meet us here.
All 7
Beers will be on the house.
Oh my God.
Oh, my.
Oh, I just had it.
Wow.
We're gonna go over there for Beer Fest.
Ooh.
Oh,
We wouldn't even be able to do the podcast probably.
we should try.
I'm sure I could.
We should try.
It'd be a mess, I'm sure of it.
It'd be an 18 and over podcast.
So yeah,
For sure.
so those are our demographics. We're on all the podcasts. We're on YouTube, and we are finally a podcast.
We were before. I don't care.
No, we were UCast.
Oh,
We're
so
all good.
stupid.
We're all
so,
What's everybody drinking?
I'll say, yeah, what you got there, Mr. Taylor? What are you drinking there, man?
I got me the Catawba Island Brewing Company Water Spout Stout.
That's a good one. I've had that.
Water
That's-
spout stout?
Yeah, oatmeal stout.
Oh, the oatmeal stout. Okay.
It's so good.
So I love Catawba, man.
I do too.
God, I do, man. I love the Lake Erie Love and then the Walleye IPA. Oh, my God.
Jen loves their hot blonde.
Yeah, the hot blonde.
Yeah, the
is
hot
good.
blonde's good, too, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, no offense to Twin Oaks, but ever since Twin Oaks came along, people seem to sometimes have forgotten about Catawba Island. But
I do like
Dude.
Twin Oaks a lot.
I like Catawba's beers better. I do.
it's like they both got their good parts,
Yeah.
And
I would love to have Catawba beers at the Twin Oaks.
oh my God! So are you
Because that
talking?
place
place is just badass.
It is. It's
You
a cool place.
It's just awesome, man. I mean, that's pretty cool. All the shit they do,
Especially
winter
in
and
the summer.
summer.
You can
Yeah,
go out and do
the big
out in
stage.
that yard.
Especially
waterfall, and
in the wintertime, the igloo.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking
The
about, right, man?
Yeah. We went to the
Yeah, we
igloos.
did go to that. Yeah.
Did you ever go to the igloos, Jamie?
No, I didn't get that.
Oh, really?
Oh, you didn't get invited to one. Huh?
Sorry, man. I'm gonna go to
I don't know what happened.
shitty ass Ice Cube anyway.
So
Eat their shitty ass pretzels.
for me, I got lazy.
Oh,
My stepson was home last week. He's stationed in Vegas with the Air Force, And
what a tough station that is.
Yeah, no kidding. You know, it's what's crazy? Vegas is my favorite city. He doesn't like it. I'm
I
like,
hate Vegas.
yeah, you're right. But imagine if you live there, it's probably not as fun.
Well,
You really like
Norm-
Vegas that much? I mean,
Oh,
really?
I love Vegas.
No,
didn't-
Norm,
I'm sorry.
when he lived in Vegas, he hated the city. He liked desert Vegas. He didn't
Right.
like.
Yeah, he
Right.
told us that. Yeah, I remember him told us at my house that he
Yep.
really loved the desert.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so my stepson Riley he came back for a visit, him and his girlfriend and their dog, and he bought some Yingling Gold Pilsner, and he drank about half of it and left the other half, so thank you, Riley. I got lazy, brought that today, and that's what I'm drinking, Yingling Gold Pilsner, which is.
Can you talk today for real?
I have stumbled over a couple words, haven't I?
Oh, God.
I'm like that all the time.
It's the time change. It's got to be the time change.
Is that why you were late today?
I wasn't late. He was late. I was sitting with the half hour ready to go.
His wife shoots me video clips on Snapchat. He's like a freaking kid. Looking out the windows. Looking at his phone. Looks at his phone. Look at the window. Please come get him.
Because you were supposed to be there like an hour ago.
That was so funny. It's like, you're going to come get me? It's like, did somebody forget about the time change?
And you know he did. You
No,
know
I
he
did not.
did.
It
Where
said
were you?
2-ish.
Two-ish.
That's what it said.
We're going to start. First of all, that's number one. We're going to start soliding up the time frames before we leave.
You
And it's
think
not going to be 2-ish. It's going to be 2, 2:30, 4, whatever.
Oh, my
no
gosh.
ish.
Do you think our listeners want to hear that? Or
All right, you're hugging that bag like you can't wait for
Oh,
this. And this
I know,
better not
he
be no
is.
bullshit like the last one. So
what's that? No, this ain't bullshit.
I'm not eating a worm or anything.
Oh, no.
like
The
that.
only person's eating bugs this time is Tony Taylor.
Oh,
You
that's
didn't
right.
eat bugs last time.
He had the shit.
You
about
had the
Taylor.
sucker,
I
but he
had-
didn't.
Taylor?
Hey,
shut the
what?
fuck
I
up.
gave the effort. I gave the effort.
I'm going to give the effort.
Yeah.
Doesn't guarantee you're going to
Later on, when Darren Tennison is going to be in the house and we get ready to play the game, baby, you're going to be putting that sucker right in your mouth. End of discussion.
I agree. Doesn't mean I'm going to get to the end.
All right, what you
I'll
open
make
up
sure that Tennison does it for a long game. All right, so
there? Jamie's got a wine. It looks.
that's
like.
right. When we were in Cleveland a couple weeks ago, or
Oh
months
Christ!
ago.
It is. Here we go.
It's not. I was just at what the hell was that place called? Trader Joe's. So what I got when I was there,
I'm not even looking forward to this. Oh, I've already had it.
it's the Snoop Dogg wine,
Yeah,
and it's called 19 Crimes.
19 crimes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's an app you can download to your phone and hold it over that label,
yeah.
and he'll talk to you.
Like say, hey Jamie, what's going on?
Yeah, all the 19. No, not like that.
He was
All
like-
the 19 crime bottles are like most of them are criminals, and they'll tell you about their crime, and it's AI. So that label starts to move and talk to you through your phone. It's pretty cool.
Maybe we'll do that later in the show.
To do that.
All right. So yeah, I haven't drank it yet.
Dude, you're not going to get it open. You got a corkscrew?
Yeah,
It's not a cork. Can't
Yeah,
be-
it is.
yeah, it is.
It is a cork.
Yeah.
Is it really
You
a
can
fucking?
tell he's never even drank wine. You
I
know
have-
he's never had wine.
I drink a lot of wine, and not all of them are fucking corks.
You can
most
tell.
of the good
I
ones
can tell that's a cork from across the room
How?
Me too.
It's got the label over it. How do you know?
because you
Because
can
it's a
tell how
cork.
it's sealed.
Oh, you're doing this totally wrong, dude.
Yeah, you have no idea what you do. You have a corkscrew? You're not going to get that open without a corkscrew.
Tony does.
Tony, do you have a corkscrew?
Yeah, I have several.
Yes.
All right,
But I don't watch this guy struggle for a minute.
yeah, let's do that.
Doesn't
Okay,
this
he's twisting the seal. Now
Doesn't
he's
the
trying to
seal-
peel it up from the bottom.
can't the seal peel off? Or not?
Huh?
Can it peel off?
Well, I don't know, can it? We're
I don't
watching
know.
you.
Can
I
the
am
seal-
not a
Now he's
wino.
trying to peel it from the top.
All right. I'll go get the goddamn corkscrew.
All right.
In the meantime, we can talk about Tony.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Rule number 2 is just out the fucking window.
And how is it?
Oh, that's gross.
It is a bad wine. We had that.
God
Jen and I
damn.
had that a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and yeah, it's not
fuck?
a good wine.
What? You don't like it?
Did you chug it or did you sip it?
Listen,
He just
man.
opened it. He
I
didn't let
didn't
it
put my
breathe.
pinky in the air and sip it and say, "Would you like some hors d'oeuvres?" I fucking drank it, dude.
Would you like some hors d'oeuvres?
Would you like some
Listen. Take a little sip of it. It's not good wine. You're right.
I can
but
tell
I
you.
think you chugged it, and it just you got it even worse.
So
take a nice sip
make
of
it worse slower.
Nice sip of it.
Jesus Christ.
Make it worse. Slower.
Nothing fast. Let some air get into your mouth as you're taking it in.
God.
I fucking hate you. I almost spit that nasty ass shit all over Tony's pretty rug.
And that rug really ties the room together, too.
It does?
It does. It totally
It does.
ties the room together.
Ties it.
Ties it.
With these 1960s.
Well, that
chairs
sucks.
and-
I'm very disappointed in this wine.
Yeah, I can.
Well, let me try
It's
it.
not good. It's not that good.
I've had some 19 crimes. What kind is it?
Yeah, I've had 19 crimes too. This is the Snoop Dogg one.
It's a Snoop Dogg. Would you like a little pour, Tony?
I think it's a Cali Red. Is that what it
Yes.
is? Yeah.
You know why? It has to be a Cali Red.
Right, because it's from California.
So when you said 19 crimes was Snoop Dogg's wine, I thought you meant like...
No, this is
Okay. All right, let me try the Snoop Dogg.
his particular.
Well, so what is his crime?
Making this fucking wine is a crime. Jesus Christ. I mean, I've had Boone's Farm fucking shit better than this.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells amazing. It does not taste good.
So you're supposed to snip it.
Wait,
Sniff
you
it.
sniff it. You check
Sniff
the legs,
it, and then when you put it in your
check
mouth,
the legs.
let air come in it as it goes down your throat.
No, not as it goes down your throat. You let the air. Come.
No, like you sniff it. You
See.
sniff it, and then.
Oh, Matt.
Oh my God! Rule number 2 is right out the window. Oh, I want to get the peanut butter whiskey if you're going to be like doing that on a wine.
Actually, it's not too bad. I don't remember. Maybe I had too many beers the night I took it, but it's not that bad.
4th of July, you're going to have a turkey.
That's my summer drink, dude.
I know. And you're going to drink it on the microphone.
On the oh God no.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, it does taste like a cab, but it's
Yeah. It's not bad, really. I don't think it's bad. If you don't like dry red wines, you're not
I
gonna
like
it.
dry wine. That has bad aftertaste.
I remember it being not that good when Jen and I had it, but actually it's not bad. I'm trying it now.
You know why? The bottle's been open longer, so it's had time to breathe.
Yeah. All right, what we got coming up?
Oh, well, we got Darren. He'll be in the house here in a little bit. And he's going over the trivia night and stuff that me and you do, Matt, on every other Tuesday. And we go to that at the 818 Club, which is a lot of history for me and you. I mean,
Yes.
we grew up there, kind of, pretty much.
Yeah, we in high school, I told Jamie that the 818 was hired, and I applied.
Yep.
And he got the job, and I didn't. Yeah, so I learned not to tell Jamie about job openings because he steals them from you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were at 18 for a long time. A lot of good times.
Oh,
there.
man, we did, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Fremont's still there, Jay Cullen.
Yep.
I go in there.
We got
probably-
that dude into a lot of trouble.
Oh,
man.
he always comes out and always talks to me and stuff. And we have a Friday manager lunch at the place I'm at. All the managers go out to eat on Fridays, and we go there probably once a month. We rotate out and stay at the local businesses and support them. And they always get a kick out of it when we picked that 18 Club because they said, "Oh man, we can't wait to see Jay, Mr. Fremont." And he come out. This past Friday we were there. We picked the 18 Club to go out there, and he comes out there and just doing his normal, Jamie. He's like, "Hey," he tells the guys, "Me and Jamie worked together with us, You got me in trouble all the time. You always got me in trouble. I was like,
always got him in trouble.
He says, remember you threw the cheese on the wall? I was like, yeah, Jan.
But yeah, so and Darren does his trivia there.
Yeah. Yep.
First and third Tuesdays of every month. So
Yep. So yeah, he'll be here with us here shortly in a few minutes. I'm very excited. Darren's he's eager to get his ass on here and have a little fun with trivia. So it should be interesting.
Can't wait for him to show up.
Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time, man. So well,
we got a little surprise for him too.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
He is unaware.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to try to imitate him. I love trying to imitate people, but Darren has that rock star voice.
Man, he's got a great voice for
he does.
being on the mic.
Yeah, microphone, podcast. I mean, he would do very well.
You think he could replace Tony Taylor?
No, I don't know.
You motherfucker.
I don't know. Double whammy, baby.
Sorry, Mom, if you heard that.
She heard the playground joke, so she's okay. Well, hey, let's play another song before we bring Darren in.
Okay.
I know he's ready to get his ass in here. Let's do another song off Renegade Angels' debut album. Let's do What Lies Between Faith and Tragedy.
Sounds good.
That's the second one on their EP.
You took it all away. For this I won't forgive you. For this I can't forget you. I won't take the blame of this. I gave you everything, but you led us to this. You let me down, you were my friend. Now we're left with nothing but regrets. How can I trust you like this? How can I put myself in this position, knowing I have to do the one thing I never can? You see through all of my lies, my hate is hiding in disguise. I'm losing my humanity, I've lost touch with reality. So bring me down, take my breath, like you always have. Then take it away, take it away, take it all away. This feeling from my heart is so strong I can't control it. The curse has overcome me.
All right.
This plague has taken
You hear my
faith breakdown.
awesome deal, man. Renegade Angel, man. I tell you what, that's a weird twist from like the diversity of the band. The first song that we heard earlier in the night.
Yeah, it started off not even sounding like the same.
Right.
band.
Your eyes told the story. It was like, is this the same band? It's like, yeah, it's a little bit different. I like how they're able to do that. One album one song they do like the kind of like the pop evil Volbeat style, and then they got the mix with this stuff going on with this style, and they also got like a ballad we'll play later, a little more slower for them and stuff. But it's pretty cool, but pretty badass. Like I said, what do you think, Darren?
Interesting. Yeah,
Yes.
because I don't really listen to a whole lot of different or even new stuff, or even I just plain don't have the time.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see what's out there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, out of Oak Harbor too, man. I mean, that's just
Yeah, that's. I think I said earlier too. You don't hear that type of music here too much. So it's around this area, original stuff.
yeah, good stuff, man.
Or at least I don't.
Yeah,
You don't hear much original at all.
Well,
No.
that's true
Right,
too.
right.
Yeah, and we touched base on that earlier. It's like just the bars aren't paid for it, so I mean, it's
No.
Yep, no market for it.
Yeah,
So,
and it's
hard to do.
yeah,
You got to sell tickets usually, and that's just like
yeah.
you work.
That's,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with working.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but
Yeah, no. I mean, Kip's always done that to the bands. He's always screwed them like that. So
We're not going to talk about Kip.
Kip or
hey, trust me,
Oh, man.
there's no fans of Kip in the building,
Wait,
buddy.
do you have any LE stories then?
Kip and Gus both. I worked for Zytune for like 8 years during
Yeah.
the 90s, so I've got plenty of
Oh my
Kip
God.
stories.
Yeah. Scum of the earth.
Yeah. He did like money, though.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. And he made plenty of it, I tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
nobody else,
didn't
but
didn't exactly share a whole lot. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So you got 2,000 people here tonight. Well, here's $100
Yeah.
and 5 drink tickets.
Yeah.
The
A
five
couple
drink
of tickets to Deja Vu.
We chartered a bus when we opened up for 7 Mary 3, and he was trying to give us a bucket ticket. It's like, did you see what we brought?
Right.
Well, that was. You still shouldn't have gotten nothing being you streaking on the stage. So
That wasn't even us. That wasn't even us.
So let's introduce our guest, and I mean we just jumped right into it. Let's go ahead and introduce
we
our
got
guest
we got Darren Tennison here, and he's a good friend of ours, and he's been in the music business for a long time. Very well respected musician, and also we were talking earlier about the 818 Club, one of our favorite restaurants in Fremont. He does the trivia nights there every first and third Tuesday of the month. Unless a special occasion pops up, we may get a lucky extra show from him. And he does different places in the city of Fremont. He's done the Eagles actually this past Friday, which I almost popped in there. I almost did. My sister was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
She goes, "This is the same guy from the 818 Club." She goes, "I love him." I was like, "Yeah, he's the shit, man." I said, "He's the best."
Well,
I
try to get around, try to spread myself.
Yeah,
around.
where do
I
you
heard that
go
about you.
everywhere? I know you do Fremont big shots like
And,
that, but
yeah, and then in Findlay, I do this place called Alexandria's,
Yeah.
and that's a really nice room. Now, see, I do that on Mondays, do trivia, and on Thursdays, I do Name That Tune down there.
because that's why I
you
didn't
got-
understand
so you
why it
gotta-
was always named that tune. I always wondered, why do they always get named that tune?
It's just every Thursday.
that's the actual show. It's
yeah,
the actual-
exactly. And then at that Thursday, I let them know what the topics are going to be for their Monday night
That's pretty
trivia.
cool.
So they get the weekend to study. It's a lot of college kids and professors. It's a really they're a good crowd.
Yeah.
They take it really serious.
Yeah, well, the one was like the 80s, and they all dressed up like 80s and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I was dying
Okay.
laughing.
Yeah, and I
like
did
this.
it.
They take
Wow.
it seriously,
They are
man. Like,
hardcore into it.
I did wrestling intro themes, and
Oh,
several
yeah.
of them came dressed as wrestlers.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
great.
The Hulk was there.
So your name
That's,
your name that tune down there. The whole Thursday's name that tune.
Exactly.
And it's the same as the name that tune that you do at 18, where
Exactly,
you play a
just
song
more-
and they got a name.
Exactly,
like the
just more
band.
rounds. And then we also do one round an evening. There is always an artist. This week it's the Foo Fighters. So I'll play 12 of their songs, and you'll have to decide which song it is.
Okay.
And we've done
Gotcha.
everything from Miley Cyrus to Led Zeppelin to Frank Zappa, and
Yeah.
and all points in between.
Oh, yeah.
You're just trying to keep people interested. In
That's
what
pretty
have you.
cool, man. I'm jealous.
Does Doug
I
go to that
told the
one?
wife, I said, we're going to have to go to Philly. one of these
I do
goddamn
like the
times.
name that tune rounds. They are fun.
I just thought they were huge music group fans that there, and I thought, well, he must not do trivia. He just does the name that tune.
Right.
I'm like, man, I wish we had that. And then here you do the trivia and as well as this different night. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that place really is nice.
Yeah.
Nice, it's a very very good food. I
Yeah.
always get food there,
Oh, that's
and that's not that's kind of rare. I don't get food every
Right.
every bar I go.
Right.
You've seen some of these bars I play. I'm not eating
What are you
that
trying to
there.
say about the 818's food?
Oh, no, the 818.
No.
The 818 is another. If you'll notice, I always leave with 818 food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do love the 818.
Yeah. Alexandria's and 818. Those are the two I leave with food.
Yeah.
with.
The rest of it's like, I'm
Well,
good. I'll get a bag of chips.
Well, and it's just such Alexandria's. They have fancy gourmet burgers.
Oh, yeah.
and and even their chicken chunks are like rolled in almonds and all this
Oh, yeah.
silliness.
Wow.
And
We're going to have to do that. Maybe one of these days we'll just have to, all of us will have
Take
to
a
crash
road
it.
trip.
they have
If we
like
can get Doug.
Oh, my God.
oh yeah.
Doug, I'm going to tell you something about Doug. He travels.
Well, he
all
told me he
over
went
for
to
trivia.
Toledo the one time,
He
and I was
goes
like, wow.
all over for trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis and those guys came
Yeah.
in down there.
Oh, did they really?
Wow.
Yeah, a couple of times they've been down, and they have like 27 drafts. They have a wall of draft beers, and then you can get flight samples. And yeah,
So we need a
man.
driver.
We're
They
going to bring
really do
Tesla
have some good ones too.
or Whitney
Yeah, someone that can
Yeah.
get us home. I like that.
or Tony.
No.
Yeah,
If you're going to be drunk, I got to be drunk so I can tolerate you.
That is the truest statement I've ever
Oh,
heard in my life.
Well, then
if
you
you're
got- you
sober
get-
around drunk, Jamie,
All right. So, anyways, yeah. So we reached out to Darren and asked if he wanted to be a part of this. And
our first in studio
in-studio
guest.
guest.
It is.
Super secret location.
All right. FedEx. secret location. FedEx knows it. Now Darren knows it.
FedEx
Yeah,
is the only
yeah.
one
We didn't have to.
You
We
guys
didn't
aren't
have
going to
to.
use one of those Men in Black things on me when I go to leave. I'm going to forget third grade.
Hey, what do you think of this?
Hey, does
Dude,
he
I'm
get his
buying one of
glass,
them.
by the way?
Oh,
The
shit.
guest glass?
Oh, I don't,
Do we have a guest
Yeah, I have a
glass?
guest glass. I don't know.
Oh, why don't we have the guest class here?
Well,
where's the box at?
Right behind you. Where you put it. Where you left it.
See, I was told you guys were going to be prepared. We had the mic
I don't
stand
know.
debacle.
I don't know who
where
told
he's
you
going
that.
now. Awesome.
There you go. There you go, Darren.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Is that badass or what?
It's clean. I will use it then as soon
There
as,
you go, man.
as soon as I crack another soda here.
Yeah.
Just not on the microphone.
Oh yeah, way away from the mic. I might
You're
even
gonna
leave
make
the
Matt
room.
Allen
I might
mad.
even leave
Son of a
the
bitch.
building.
He's over here opening his shit.
Rules were meant to be broken, Alum.
Embarrassing. All right.
All right. So, anyways, yeah. So we asked Darren to come on and even actually do a round of trivia with us, and three of us will be on a team. Kind of. That's what we're going to decide
Yeah,
to do, right?
so I think he's going to ask us around, and he's going to allow us the time. We're going to talk it out together, and we'll give the answer, and he'll let us know. I think right then and there if we're
Right.
wrong, or do we?
Yeah, that'd be the
Okay.
easiest way to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and you know, normally I do like 10 or 12 question rounds at the bars. I put together a 15 question round.
Whoa!
Whoa. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we were
About
prepared for
rock
10.
and roll icons.
Oh,
So-
man. We
Oh.
can't. Is this going to be like when I played head-to-head
This is-
Seinfeld?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I bombed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well,
So-
so
you're an idiot.
it always seems like when you got something wrapped up in that trivia is when you
Right.
bomb. So you did. What was the one you did? I brought my daughters.
You did Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Hey,
I thought I had
winner.
it nailed. Yeah,
Winner.
you
We
won.
won.
It.
That's
I
right.
thought I had that nailed. I brought my daughter, who I sit there and watch that show. She's watched it at least 3 times, every episode. And my other daughter, she said, was even better than that. And no, we get there and they failed at least 4 questions. I'm like, oh, I was so disappointed. I disowned them.
That's it's those when people request those really specific rounds, you're really getting into a whole, you know, you're opening up a whole different thing because it's details.
And you're going to dig deep.
Right,
so
exactly.
You throw 'em, yeah.
And I'm going to make sure. A couple of nights ago down at Alexandria's, we did the movie Blazing Saddles.
Oh,
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to do that at the 818 Club. It's a different clientele,
right,
you know,
right,
different,
right,
you know.
right.
But at the same time, they were a little shocked by how deep I got into the details.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that way with those specific rounds.
you know what? Before we get started, that's a question I've always had for you. I know you got your cards that you use. but
Right.
How do you walk us through your preparation for going into a night of trivia?
All right. So I always start off with the general knowledge round, and that's always some sort of ubiquitous Trivial Pursuit. You know, I've got so many trivia cards.
Yeah.
I just can't even begin to tell you. So that's always there. And then usually I've been planning a few rounds at the different places now. I get people to request what they want. People make that request for those specific things, though, not, you know, they think, oh, well, I know everything about Star Trek, or I know everything about
Right.
The Walking Dead. And then before you know it, you're like, I don't know anything. I don't
Right.
know anything at all.
Yeah.
And so it's good to keep it more broad, more general, you know, instead of doing, you know,
One specific.
Detroit Lions football, you do NFL football. You know,
Right.
it just
Yeah.
and that's when people don't understand that is when I go for the throat. You know, if they want a specific kind of round, okay, but let's see how well you know the Trailer Park Boys.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Or Monty Python.
Right, Monty Python.
I did a big fat 0. The
zero.
first time ever, a 0.
And it was 5 of them were about the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
And
But,
I would have gotten a 0 because I knew nothing about. The only thing I know about Monty Python is it's just a flesh wound. That's
Nope,
all I
did-
know.
yep, and
You
I
knew
did.
more than I did.
Everybody knows that
You
one.
knew more
Right.
than I did. I didn't know that. So
But
Well,
luckily,
Doug and Nick saved us on that.
yeah, Nick definitely. I think. Well, no, I think they both did pretty good on that. But well, they did. They got our answers.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
So yeah, so I have hundreds and hundreds of different sets of cards, everything from general stuff all the way down to I kid you not, I have a Trivial Pursuit game that is only Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I have all of these ones
Wow.
already to choose from if the people request or if they don't request. I just kind of go random or based on what crowd, what kind of crowd you're dealing with, the age crowd and whatnot. But if people request a specific round, I'll go on and I'll look stuff up. I did phobias the other night, too.
Okay.
And that one was really fun. All I did was name 10 different phobias, and people had to name what it was that the person would be afraid of if they had that phobia.
Okay.
So, you have to...
Before you go in, then, do you, okay, you're coming to date 18, say do Seinfeld trivia.
Right.
Okay. Do you already have those picked out that you're going to ask that night, or do you have at least a range of questions that okay, these ones could make it?
No, honestly, I like to pick out the questions as I'm right there with the people.
Oh, that's cool.
Based on how they answered the first couple of rounds.
Okay.
And
so you're reading the crowd. Basically.
Exactly. You do a general round, and you can tell by the types of answers people are giving whether or not they are detail oriented,
right.
whether or not you can
right.
Ask a very, very specific Seinfeld question, or if it's got to be a broad. But that's an odd example though, because Greg lives for Seinfeld,
right.
So
right.
But say like a Grey's Anatomy. I went there were several people who were like, yeah, Grey's Anatomy. So that one I researched, and I made sure they were difficult questions.
Right.
Okay.
So
yeah, like the question, what it was originally called during the pilot show.
Right.
Oh, man.
I mean, that threw my daughters. They're like, what? They had no idea.
Yep. That's you Google 10 things no one knows about.
Right.
Blah
Okay.
blah blah.
Gotcha.
And then you only use a couple of those though, because you don't want to scare everybody off
Yeah.
with really difficult questions.
Well, that, and then also at our table, I don't know if other tables do, when Darren gives us a heads up and we go for the break, because there's always like a little break in between them, is that what we'll do is we'll get on Google and we'll say facts about Rodney Dangerfield because of the category, so we go and looking for it.
I'm going to call you a liar because you're in the 818.
What'd I say?
No one can get service in the 818, so there's no way you're Googling that inside the 818.
No, I get service all the time. I know Darren has problems with the
do.
Wi-Fi too.
And I'm hooked right up to their
Right.
Wi-Fi.
No,
Yeah,
I got Sprint, so I get it good.
Oh,
in there.
okay.
Yeah. But no, we do. I mean, we always go through that.
Reaches anywhere.
But that's why I do that for the people. I say it in a manner where it's like why don't you go out and watch every 60s movie ever made so you're ready for the next round.
Yeah.
Right. But you can't do that, but you can graze the surface.
Yeah.
So at least you think you have a better shot.
Yeah.
Or at least get your it's all about getting your mind in
Set
the right
into
spot,
that,
in
right.
the right frame
And
of mind.
you can kind of figure out which questions will probably be trivia questions. I mean, maybe not figure them all out, but you can look at some answers and say, okay, that's probably a trivia question, because that's something that not a whole lot of people are going to know off the top of their head, right?
Exactly. And but I also like to see. It's almost like a two-way, a social experiment, if you will.
Yeah.
I can see how much people really do know, or how much history, or how much about
Right.
the United States or politics or whatever.
Right.
Because like politics, religion, and sex, you're not supposed to talk about it. But the best thing to talk
I
about
know.
on the microphone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we want to get started?
Well, do we want to? I want to know some of the best stories. Like, some of the craziest.
We'll see, like
the craziest cheats.
Like
We
people
just told
cheating.
one this last week.
I just caught a girl using her iWatch to capture songs at a Name That Tune night, and then she's down here and she's like, "Oh yeah, and it was like 80s soundtrack or something." And the tiebreaker was what year did Rocky 3 came out? And that's a little it's 80s sometime, but she was like October 6, 1983.
Johnny Carson.
Yeah, exactly,
My ass.
exactly.
Right.
And then there's the people who you get done with a round and you ask if anybody wants any questions repeated, and they yes or no you, and then you do that, and then you're getting ready for people to give the answers for people to check their things, and this guy's got 3 blanks written in. He's got 3 lines written in. And then magically, after you've gone over the answer, he's got 9 out of 10. There's several of those.
How do you address that?
I think I've seen you just call it
Straightforward.
out.
I was gonna say I've seen Darren straightforward call people out at the 818 Club. A jerk a couple weeks ago was blurting out answers, and he was basically like Please stop blurting out the answers, you jackass.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like
That's I try to
it was
make
annoying.
try to make it polite, but then you get the ones who think you're there. Oh, he's just kidding with me, and so you got to be a little more jerky about it.
Yeah.
And then if it's somebody who's like a habitual, cheater in that way, I am blunt and honest in everything that I do. And if you're cheating in a game that I'm running, that makes me look like crap.
Right.
And so I'm going to put an end to it.
Yeah.
I'll open your head with I'll open the door with your head.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, baby.
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever seen two tables like really get into it? Like we joke and yell at each other, but have you ever seen two tables really go at it?
Yeah, I saw. I saw somebody storm out once because they were, and the table that had won was mocking them a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, we got you. You guys said you were going to nail it on this, and we got you. Stuff hit the ground. It's like, F this, F that, F you, and F everything, and blah. We're never coming back here again. And then 2 weeks later, we're sorry.
Yeah.
We were
Right.
we were drinking.
Jeez.
So any other cheats or anything? You can think of?
I mean, that's the kind of thing, and I make it pretty clear right from the get-go that it's all, what are you winning?
Right, exactly. What are you getting by cheating?
Even on the outside, sometimes the Eagles will go all out, and I gave away Cedar Point tickets one time there, and things like that, and even on that, but the Eagles, they have a whole different vibe going. Yeah. But you're talking about $5 at the most, maybe 10 worth of winnings.
Right.
It's more bragging rights than anything.
Right, it is. That's what it is.
But if it's bragging rights and you cheated to get there, is it bragging rights?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as you leave, we're all going to talk about how you were a cheater.
Yeah, and how you were a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and so it I don't have, when I first started doing it, more. But now that people know how I handle it, and even the crowds in certain places already.
We'll tell them.
He's like, he said, don't do that.
Right.
You're not allowed,
Cool.
One thing I also see a lot that I can tell it irks you sometimes is they challenge your answer.
Oh, gosh.
dude,
My absolute
that is
favorite
good
is
shit.
somebody come walking at me with their phone screen turned towards my face on a break. Hey, I Googled it. And this is what I got. And then you can't use one site. If it's something even remotely that there might be a question about, you have to cross-reference it. Yeah. You have to research it properly. Yeah. So I'm not just willy-nilly going, I quickly read it on one article on Facebook.
Right.
Which makes it
true.
If it's on
true.
Facebook, it's got to be true.
Yeah, it is.
But that's, if you want to challenge something and it's realistic, I will be happy to listen.
Which you did this past week.
Yeah,
Right.
Saved by the Bell.
And that's the thing. They were both right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was the original and the reboot, and neither one wanted to hear the other side's story. And then once somebody passes the point of they're not being logical about it, if they're getting really, really worked up and uptight about it, it's like you might want to understand where you're at, what you're doing, why we're doing it.
And again, it's a game.
Right.
Sure.
You're not
Exactly.
winning a major prize.
Right. And frankly, nobody's going to remember a month from now who won what.
Right.
Well,
Trust
they
me,
will
I know
now.
because they don't remember the questions.
They
I'll
will
use the
now
same question a
because
month later. They won't
They
get
will
it.
now because you're going to start keeping track of it.
Well, at the 818 because Greg's got some big plans with
really?
cumulative over the evening, and then even long term.
Oh.
This has been the person who during the spring did the best in trivia.
Very
Here you
cool.
go. You get this.
All right.
All right, that's
ready?
time to start the game.
So how long do you want me to wait before it? Like if I ask you one of these questions and the three of you are sitting around and it's like 5 minutes have gone by, can I go ahead and give the answer so we can just move on with our lives?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this is
taking
one
us
of these
too
things
long
where-
and we're not even getting close. You might be saying, okay,
Right.
you guys aren't getting this.
Yeah.
One. This is what
We'll
it is.
move on.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When I have
We'll
to come
trust
back
you.
next week to give the answer.
We'll trust your judgment.
Time to play the game!
Oh yeah, a little motor.
Very nice.
All right.
All yours, Darren. Take it
All
away.
right. So what I've got here are some rock and roll icon questions. I have 15 of them. And the three of you are going to work together to try to answer these questions within a reasonable amount of time.
Now
the
we
key.
need the clock
That's
again.
the key.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Thanks a lot, Matt. Screwed us again.
Oh shit.
All right. So number one, Alice Cooper accidentally killed one of these animals by tossing it off of stage. They had two of them that traveled with them for quite a while, Alice Cooper and the band.
Wow. Oh,
I'm gonna say a snake. I'm gonna say a snake.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense, right?
It's not the right answer. It's too easy.
No, it's got. If they had two of them, that makes sense. You're right. It
It would.
It
All right,
makes
final
sense.
answer.
I mean,
Snake.
because
Snakes. Final answer.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm afraid it's not snakes.
Oh!
That is the too obvious of one.
Oh, you jerk!
It is chickens.
What?
Chickens. They had two chickens with them on the road for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know Mr. Cooper personally, but they had chickens, and he accidentally threw one up way high in the air, and it just disintegrated on impact.
Yikes.
Wow.
Well, I guess, yeah, you're
When
right.
you said Alice Cooper, I was hoping you were going to say his real name. I'm like, oh, I know
Oh
that.
yeah, Vincent Fernandez. Yeah, right, that's too easy.
Yes, snakes was the obvious
Although
answer.
you'll see. There's good stuff coming.
Snakes was the obvious answer. Not
Yeah,
only
right
that,
there.
why would he throw a snake?
Why would you throw a chicken? What the hell kind of answer is that?
They used it for part of one of their things. These chickens.
Oh.
They used it for part
He
of
is
one of
very
their gigs.
theatrical, whatever you call it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Theatrical?
you know, yeah,
Theatrical.
he'd run mic stands through.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I know where he got them. And then he'd cut the heads off the stuff. You know, and including himself and hang himself.
Yeah.
But he would cut the heads off these chickens. Fake,
Oh.
Fake,
cut the heads
right.
off.
Okay.
And he was carrying one, and something else happened on stage, and he thought that he needed to get over there and help. Somebody was falling or something off a platform, and so he threw the chicken, and he went to catch the guitar player or whatever, and then the chicken said,
The chicken said that?
Chicken grits.
"Well, yeah,
Hold on, Darren, because we got to keep a tally here. So question one, we got wrong.
correct."
Doug would have known.
Man.
Doug would have known
And
that.
you're asking us 15 questions. You said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of rock and roll icons.
I'm sorry, man, but you are just like a geek. Seriously, Matt.
There's a reason we got to keep scoring, and we know the reason.
Okay.
Purple shirts. Stupid shoes.
All right.
All right. Number 2, David Bowie, while performing on stage, have one of these lodge in his eye after someone threw it at him.
Oh.
David Bowie had one of these lodge in his eye between the eyeball and the eyelid.
So
Bottle cap?
It was his bad
bottle
eye
cap
already.
or a
So
bottle
he
cap.
threw it at him?
Lighter.
Yeah, somebody threw this at him,
Okay.
and it stuck in his eye, and he was all ticked off. And he was like, "Hey, you know, I only have one eye that's worked because he was in a childhood thing, and only one of his eyes worked. That's why his eyes were different color.
Okay.
And so it was in his bad eye, but there's a picture online. It's pretty gruesome. Once we get to the end of this,
So I'm thinking
Lighter?
it could be a lighter. It could be.
Would a lighter get lodged under your
a
eye?
lighter would not get lodged in your eye. But I'm thinking.
Want to find out?
I'm thinking a coin because some people throw coins on stage.
Who
All
the
right.
fuck throws a coin on
Hey,
stage?
let's go with.
Isn't that why Axl Rose went off stage because they were throwing coins up there?
No,
in
he got hit
Toledo?
with a butterfly knife in Toledo.
I don't think it was. I think that's a wise tale.
No.
But anyhow, so there,
Happened at Speedway.
so
Jam.
it could be a razor blade.
All right.
Razor blade.
Come on, man.
No,
We got to wrap
hold
this
on,
up.
Hold on.
We come up with an answer. We'll take
What are we
it.
coming up with? Bottle cap.
lodged between, not embedded in.
Oh,
Lodged
I just
between-
wanna-
So what?
I'm just saying because you went way wrong with razor blades. People are throwing razor blades at you. I mean, what is this, a gore concert?
This is not a very happy crowd for a David Bowie
Yeah,
show.
exactly. He's all spiders.
all right. So if it's lodged in,
A spider.
no, it's not a
My
spider.
God, I cannot take it.
Who's gonna
Where
throw a
are the
spider?
spiders?
He's an idiot.
Lighter.
Ziggy Stardust.
Let's go with lighter.
We're going with lighter.
We're going with lighter.
We're going with-
lighter. It was
I'm
a
going-
lollipop.
Oh, it started with
the
an
stick
L.
of the lollipop is sticking out of between his eye and his
Can you
eyelid.
imagine the guy that threw that and said,
You guys are making
hit
fun of
him.
me about coins. Someone had
Direct
a
hit.
lollipop at a David Bowie concert.
well, it's better than racers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, lollipops are better than razors. Kids at home, lollipops are better than razors. Don't do razors.
All right, we're
Doug,
0 for
Doug,
2.
we need a phone-in friend, Doug.
No kidding. Yeah.
We're 0 for 2 at this.
Yeah,
point.
I know what
All
we
right.
are.
Well, number 3 is real. I consider this to be a super easy one.
Oh, your lobs sometimes are not lobs.
Okay.
I agree.
What is Ozzy Osbourne's real name?
John Michael.
It is John
All right.
Michael. He answered
didn't-
that like
he
that.
He didn't even concur with us, which I would have been no help because I never thought about looking up his real name.
Yeah.
John Michael Osborne.
Yeah. Number 4, however, is I thought harder than the first 3.
Oh,
and
shit.
the first 2 were
boy.
kind of iffy.
Oh boy.
Do you know where Jethro Tull got its name?
Wasn't it a teacher or something?
Jethro Tull.
Was it a teacher?
I hate
I
Jethro
think
Tull.
I do too, but I
can't
think
stand
it
them.
was from a
They
teacher.
won that album of the year, and I just
The heavy metal?
Or
fucking
no,
gotta
my
be
heavy
kidding
metal
me.
flute.
Right.
Like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
No,
that was when I
you know
was
what?
done.
Right.
Leonard Skinner was the teacher, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so was
That's going to come in handy in just a little while.
so was
Oh,
Greta
okay.
Van Fleet. That was a teacher too.
Was it?
Yeah.
So where would Jethro Tull? It seems like I may have heard this before, but I don't
A
have
truck stop?
Wow.
I don't know.
Where the hell did that come?
I don't know.
I don't. What do you do in your spare time?
Oh, shit.
Holy crap, Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull. You know what?
You know, this is one of
I
those
guess
ones.
that's not the right answer.
If you don't know, you're not
not
going to
gonna
arrive
figure it
at it just by
Right.
Just by
picking it out of
guessing.
the air.
So you're-
Because it's not a truck stop. And it's not a teacher.
Are you
and
sure?
it's- Yeah, I'm sure.
So you're telling us
here
to
it
take
is.
our lumps, huh?
Because they're big, woodsy people and Wiccans and that kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jethro Tull invented the seed plow.
Oh, my God.
The thing that puts a seed in as it plows.
Yeah.
A big agricultural. It was a
Right.
huge agricultural deal. Changed the face of England, where they're from.
Well, now that you say it, I remember that.
Oh, wow.
Shut up.
Do you have Doug's number? We'll trade him in for Tony.
He's talking about digging.
Are you
kidding me?
He dug
Hey,
deep for
Goddamn
this.
bathrooms at truck
Did you
stop.
know? Did you know Ozzy's real name?
Yeah.
No, you did not.
I didn't have to. You spurted it out.
Oh my God! You looked at me like, damn. I
Well,
didn't know
you're going to
that.
get a chance to redeem yourself then, because the next one is also about Ozzy.
Oh.
It's about Black Sabbath. Where did Black Sabbath get their name?
It was a movie, I think. I think it was a movie.
That's a good place to stop, because it is a movie. It was a movie that was
Yeah.
playing, it was playing across the
All
street.
right. Did Doug tell you that?
No.
All right.
They were the band Earth, but there was already a band Earth.
Okay.
And so they had to change their name. Where they were rehearsing, they went across the street to see a movie, and Boris Karloff's Black Sabbath was playing.
There
So
we go.
That's what they did.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Is that like woke this way?
Jamie, we're counting on you
that
now
coming
because
up?
Tony and I have each
No,
answered
it's
the
not.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid not.
That's a
There's
good story though too.
Still 10 more questions.
Oh, look at you with the math.
Too bad this one.
And he's the one with
I'm
the
used
pen
to-
writing like everything down.
I know.
Wait, where
I feel
were
like I'm
we?
getting audited.
we were somewhere, and that one waitress said, "Yeah, math is hard or English is hard." She said to you. We were somewhere, and that waitress.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, yeah, math is hard, isn't it?
Yeah, she did say
She
that.
walked away.
Yeah, no, I can't remember what that was. I can't remember
forget
the story. Yeah, it was-
All right. Question 6.
Question 6. All right, so you did know, and it did actually happen. Axl Rose did get hit with a butterfly knife at the Speedway Jam. I was pushing boxes
was it a
at that
butterfly?
show,
Yep.
and that
I was
actually
there.
happened. But do you know what Axl Rose's means? What Axl Rose is? Why does he call
Yes.
himself Axl Rose? All
Yes.
right, let's hear it.
Well, we're going to talk this out because
Oh, God.
I know pieces of it. So it has to do with Hollywood Rose. He named himself after the band so he could keep the name. I don't remember where Axel came from though.
Do you know?
no, I don't.
I don't.
You didn't know.
The Hollywood Rose, that was.
And he said he knew,
no,
but and
You didn't know
I
shit.
knew all of it. I knew parts of it.
Yeah, but the Hollywood Rose, I think that was with Tracy Guns.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Right.
was. But he named himself Rose to keep the name. It had something to do with him keeping the name of the band. But why it was Axel, I don't remember that part.
Well, the 3 spell war. W. Axl Rose.
Oh, that yeah. You're starting to drift away from
All right, we
the
give up.
answer.
We give
because his real name's William Bailey,
Yeah.
and he did keep the Rose to be associated with Hollywood Rose, but Axl Rose is an anagram for oral sex.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I'll be goddamn.
Well, do we get half on that one?
What?
I know Darren doesn't give half.
Yeah.
Points, yeah.
That was
or this one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got both answers. I got this one and the other one.
Oh my God! Can we circle the one?
Yeah.
Get rid of the other one.
All right.
Number 7. Name the artist that has appeared on the cover of the first artist to appear on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Would that be Bob Dylan?
Rolling Stone.
Not Jimmy?
Huh?
Not Jimi Hendrix?
Why would it be Jimi Hendrix?
Why would it be Bob Dylan? You want to play
the
that game the
song?
whole time?
I
or-
think Eric Clapton.
Oh my God. Okay, so we got 3 different answers.
And none of them are right.
None of them are right.
There we go.
Try again. I'll give you another stab there. None of those that you've already come up with are correct.
I'm going to say
guys.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
Okay. So Rolling Stone would have came out in what, late 60s, the first issue, right?
Who would have been the first?
What about Mick Jagger? Was it a coincidence?
No, I don't think it's going to be Mick Jagger.
I was almost thinking that too.
Okay, then let's go with it.
All right, Mick Jagger.
All right, I'm afraid that's incorrect.
2
guys.
chances and we're wrong both
Yeah,
times.
yeah. It's John Lennon.
Oh,
John Lennon was,
I knew that.
You didn't.
No, I didn't.
and the Beatles have been on the cover the most.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's cool.
as a group.
Is that a question later?
No, that was just.
Will this be on the test?
Yeah. and I know you already mentioned it, so you already know number 8. Where did Leonard Skinner get its band name?
From one of their teachers.
Yeah, from one of their high school teachers who used to hate long-haired kids and would get them expelled.
Oh.
If they had long hair, he would have them kicked out of school.
Really?
Gym teacher, yeah. Take a lap. All right, number 9 then, Eric Clapton wrote Layla after falling in love with whose wife? And then he married her, took her and
yeah, it
everything.
was-
I'm
it
just
was,
going to take your wife.
George Harrison's.
It
That's
was
what's up.
Nice.
George Harrison.
Yep.
He was squirming. I visibly saw him squirm in that seat.
I knew it was one of the Beatles. I had to think about well, actually, I forgot George's name for a second. You know, when you get put on the spot, it's like, I know I can see him. All right.
I'm not feeling very good over here. I'm not.
You shouldn't be.
You're not feeling pretty good?
No, I don't feel it. I'm losing here.
You are.
So
Yeah,
it's nothing COVID related.
Oh,
It's your.
Good thing we're 6 feet apart.
All right, number 10. Why did Fleetwood Mac founding member Jeremy Spencer quit the band? Oh, that's another one that's really difficult to come up with if you don't have a good starting place.
Nope.
I was thinking,
Fleetwood Mac.
Well, I can tell you this. This is one thing I do know.
are you sure this time?
I don't know if this is what led to it, but Mick,
Is this
Mick
fair?
Fleetwood would only join the back band if they brought Stevie Nicks, but they didn't originally want to bring Stevie Nicks because McVeigh or what's it?
Lindsay McVeigh and Christy McVeigh.
Yeah.
And
So they didn't want to have 2 female singers, but he said he wouldn't come to the band unless they brought Stevie Nicks. So maybe that has something to do with it.
Lindsey Buckingham, that's the other one.
Yeah, Lindsey Buckingham.
All right, I'll go with that.
Yeah, fine.
What? That's
they
an
br-
answer?
Because they brought. Cause
All you did was name the people in Fleetwood Mac.
I'm going to say because he was against Stevie Nicks coming to the band.
I'm afraid that's not it. Jeremy Spencer quit to join a cult.
The cult or a cult? Oh, okay.
No, like get him
Not-
some religion.
Not
Yeah.
Firewoman, huh?
Yeah, right. Wow, this one's going to be pretty hard then, I reckon. I might have aimed a little.
Why didn't you bring those cards when you find how dumb we are?
Well, I did in case there was going to be a follow-up. I brought some in
No
case.
worries there.
But yeah. Right. Do you know what the White Album was really called before they changed it to the White Album?
Oh, my God.
Tony's getting close to the mic.
No, I was going to make a stupid joke.
Do you know what the original cover was? I'm going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to walk you up to this one. The original cover was them with a bunch of busted up baby dolls, and it's known as the Bloody Butcher cover. It looks like they've just got done massacring all these dolls.
I can see why it became the White Album.
Well, that's exactly it. The record company was like, "Oh, I don't think so, guys." And so they
Yeah.
made them change the cover, and that's when they were like, "Well, screw that. We're going to change the title too."
What songs were on the White Album? Does anyone have
Revolution.
All right, he gave us that one, so it's not Revolution.
Yeah. I'll help you. Don't go down that alley.
Okay.
It's not named after a song.
Shit.
You'd be more in the ballpark if you would. My description of the original cover is going to help you more than the song titles ever will.
Massacred babies.
See, I got something I want to say, but we'd have to edit it out, so I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah, because we know how much you hate editing.
I love it.
You don't even show up for us. You guys take care of that, by the way? No.
That's awesome.
You know, I don't think we're going to get this.
Yeah,
I concede.
It was called The Dollhouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little morbid.
Yeah,
it
is. It is.
Especially for them. I mean, that's just...
They were... The White Album is very dark,
Yeah.
actually. I mean, the songs on it are actually quite, everyone's got something to hide but me and my monkey.
Right.
He's a happy one. But there's that, happiness is a warm gun is on there also.
Yeah.
Pardon me. All right. I'm going to do this one multiple choice for you.
Oh, right.
Because...
We get a chance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your choices are going to be Linda Ronstadt, Carly Simon, Vicki Lawrence, and Dolly Parton. And we're looking to know which one of these ladies did the Eagles start out as their backup, as her backup band.
Can you give it?
I always do. Yeah. Linda Ronstadt, Carly Simon, Vicki Lawrence. She's the one who originally sang "The Nights the Light Went Out in Georgia" before she went on to be in Mama's Family. Or Dolly Parton.
I'm gonna say,
I think it's either Linda Ronstadt or Dolly Parton.
I was thinking Linda for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I heard all three of you, Linda. We'll stick with Linda. It is Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, just for the record, I was the first one to say.
I did. You're right.
I was the first one to say Linda, so I get that.
Oh
credit.
my God!
I was.
We're a team.
I
and you're trying
understand
to
that.
take
Oh,
credit
I remember
for
that. But if I didn't guess one, it'd be like you didn't pull your weight. So I got one.
Good
So
job.
far, we've
Thank you, Tony.
answered
4.
5 out of 12 right. I don't think any of us are pulling our weight.
No, we're not.
Well, let's see how much
But
you
we're
know.
having fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're in a secret location for guys.
Yeah.
Super secret location.
And yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, I had to put a book down in order to do that.
Number 13. This Irish rocker is the only person to be nominated for an Oscar, a Grammy, a Golden Globe, and a Nobel Peace Prize.
Holy shit!
Is that Bono?
That's what I was thinking too, right off the. Yeah, it's got to be because he's got a Nobel Peace Prize. So yeah.
That's a nice shooting from the hip. It is Bono.
Yeah. We didn't even care what Jamie
Hey,
said.
he nodded.
No, he said.
He
he
agreed with you.
He went, oh shit! Like, who's this gonna be?
I agreed.
All right, and number 14, ladies and gentlemen. Elvis recorded 600 songs. 600 songs. Wow. How many did he write?
I knew you were going to ask
Oh.
that. I knew that was going to be the question. 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say not many.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Most of them were remakes, I think. That's my thought on it because he had a lot of remakes, and I'd say most of them probably were, right?
600 songs.
Over 600.
Yeah, that's a shit.
Are you looking
Okay,
for
now-
a percentage or the actual?
Well, yeah, we can go percentage, and that way you have a better,
Are you going to give us?
You're going to do the math.
You're going to give us any padding there?
So that means it's either like 6,
like a plus or 5 points, plus or negative 5 points there.
kind of like
I
the,
say less than 10%.
Less than 10. Okay.
Or around 10. That's a total guess. I don't know for sure.
I'm doing the math, so let me give it out. Let me give it out my.
Wait a minute!
Whoa,
Don't go
you're
Googling
breaking the
it.
rule.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Wait.
There's no cell
wait.
phones.
You're right. You're right. I forgot.
honesty's the.
Don't make me give you a talking to.
That's right.
I like that answer.
But that's 60 songs if you do 10%.
Yeah, but
5%,
of 600.
6.
That's
Of 600.
That's 6 albums, right?
Yeah, you have to think half of his work was gospel.
Right.
Yeah, so that's not.
I like the 10%. You don't like that?
I think it seems kind of high when you say it's 60. I don't think he actually.
When you
went
actually
60.
say the number, right?
Yeah.
All right. So do we want to take it down to
You said 5.
I said 5.
5%?
So 30?
So that'd be 30. All right. We'll go with 30 songs.
All right. He actually wrote 0
Whoa.
songs that he recorded.
That's
0.
good shit.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Yep.
wow.
That is some awesome shit. A
He
guy
had-
that
he
never.
had Mac Davis. He had Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
He had all these guys behind the scenes.
Oh, wow.
It's like a country star, man. They don't
Yeah.
like shit, man.
That is a great trivia question. I like
That is very good. 0.
Well,
0.
Aren't you glad you're validated by Matt? He said you had a great trivia question. Yeah.
All right, let's see how you do on this final rock and roll icon question.
Oh, my God.
Because it's going so well.
Should make something up easy for us.
Well, I don't know. This was actually supposed to, because I thought you guys would have done well by now. So this one was made to, you wouldn't get it.
But
Now, wait a minute.
shit.
Oh, shit. Now,
But watch,
to be fair.
watch. Somebody's going to know it, though.
Oh,
You
man.
watch. One of you guys is going to know
If it's
this.
about Warrant, I got it.
No.
Now, hold on. To be fair, people usually know the week before what's coming. We had no idea this was coming.
Okay,
You're right.
Tony.
You're right. And he went deep with this. Like it was like, hey, what
Hey,
artist
in his
sung this
defense,
song?
for the most part, we're musically,
Yeah.
you know,
That-
inclined,
we
you know,
brag
so-
about
That
that.
was
We
the
talk-
idea.
Right,
I
right.
mean, you know.
I love it. I'm so glad
I
we're
agree.
failing at this.
I like it.
That's the best part about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, it would have sucked if we nailed all of them. Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That would have been really boring. Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
All right,
I
so
know.
can you name the band that Keanu Reeves played bass for?
Yes.
Whoa!
In the 90s. Look at that. What is the name
Name
of the
it.
You guys
band?
know?
No.
Dog Star.
He is absolutely
Oh!
correct. He gets the stumper right.
We
He
are
gets the-
awesome.
Man, yeah. Good team effort, guys.
7 out of 15, so a little less than
Less than half.
That's more songs than Elvis wrote.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Man,
That was awesome.
that's some good
that
shit,
was
man.
fun. That was fun.
Yeah,
That
and
was-
it went about as well as I expected, though. I really didn't expect anybody to know Dog Star.
That's good shit right
That
there.
was supposed to be the me shutting you down
Yeah.
after getting several of them. I thought for sure someone would know the Elvis one, just because.
Ah,
I
man,
knew,
that
I
blew
knew
my
it wasn't
mind.
many, but I figured he
Yeah.
wrote at least a few.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and then that leads the follow-up question, like what one?
Right? Yeah. I
Yeah,
get it.
and you think they're all were either show standards or
Yeah.
gospel,
Right,
or written for the movies, and he
I
just
guess I would
Yeah.
think blue suede shoes or something.
Carl
that's
Perkins.
Carl Perkins.
All right, so
Yeah. So okay. So we're gonna turn the tables on you, brother.
all right, very good.
Oh, in the hot seat.
Well,
We
but-
all got 3 questions. I got a bonus question. So you.
but I do gotta say this: I'm a little pissed because I don't want to make my questions too hard.
Well, I know. I was doing the same thing. Jen's like, well, he might know that pretty easy. I'm like, well, I want it to be fun.
Like at least 2
They-
of my questions, I'm sure he already knows.
Well, I guarantee one of mine he knows.
I was
I
like,
guarantee it.
but
I
was
don't
like,
know.
Then
he
he
probably
starts
knows
asking-
one of mine.
Then he starts asking these questions. I thought, oh man, I should have
Should hit this guy hard.
Well-
I always told. I said, hey, he never says he knows everything. He's just the host of the
Right.
trivia game. So give him some credit, man.
Well, no, I didn't. Yeah, I agree.
So I'm just like anybody else.
Right,
I
right,
have
right.
I have things that I know way too much about, and then I have things that I like. Grey's Anatomy, never seen an episode.
Right.
No
Yeah,
idea.
Right.
So we did not pick a topic. So we're going to be all over the place.
That's fine.
today.
Yeah.
We call that general knowledge. when I
Yes,
come
yeah.
Yes. Where I
So
come from these parts.
You can go first, man.
you want me to go first?
Yeah,
Oh, let's just go around.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Go.
Oh, like one is like he.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
So we're going to have 10 questions
All
for
right.
you.
Very good.
Because
Okay.
Jamie's got a bonus one.
And I was going to say we'd be playing against you, and that's why I took score because I knew this was coming.
Ah.
But now I don't know if I want to do that.
no.
We'll just see how you do.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm interested myself to hear the questions. So.
We all know what the first song on MTV was, but what was the 25th song? Hint, it was originally recorded by Tom Petty before his producer convinced him to give it to a breakout solo artist that he was also working with at the time.
Interesting. I don't think I know that one. It might be American Girl, but that was also a big hit from him, so that would be my answer.
Stop Dragging My Heart Around, Stevie Nicks. I didn't. I thought you. That was one of the
Well,
ones I
yeah,
thought you
well,
did.
yeah, because I do that one as a duets, because they both
Yeah.
sing on it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
when I
Oh,
think
wait a
of
minute.
that
She
song, I
was a
think of that
breakout
as-
artist at that point?
Yeah.
It was her solo breakout. Yeah. This-
Yeah, but she wasn't a break. Everyone knew who she was. at
it
the
was her
time.
solo breakout.
Oh,
That's
bullshit.
what
I
that
Yeah,
means.
I don't know if
So-
I had asked that question, people would be bitching.
Well,
I'm bitching right
but
now.
now I'm the trivia master.
And I'm bitching because that hint totally threw it off.
all right.
All right.
All right, here's mine. All right, in 1930, Max Fleischer created one of America's most famous animated cartoon characters. In 1930.
think I know it.
I think I know it.
Max Fleischer. The name is really familiar. Animated cartoon character.
Yep.
Bugs Bunny?
Oh, nope. What do you think it is?
I think it's Felix the Cat.
Nope.
No?
That's what Jen thought, too. What do you think?
I thought it was Mickey Mouse.
No. Betty Boop.
Yeah,
Betty
Mickey Mouse
Boop.
was earlier. Steamboat Willie and stuff
Yep.
like 1970s.
Steamboat Willie, baby.
Yeah, I think if
All
I
right.
didn't think Felix, I probably would have said Betty Boop. So
Yeah.
that was a good one. That's a good one. Go ahead,
you.
Tony, what you got?
I like
All
Betty
right.
Boop.
And
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa, you're so fucking professional. You don't even
Man.
have the
Yeah,
read
he's
up
got
on
it
it.
I
hard.
told,
down.
I told you it was gonna be.
You did?
Yeah, and you guys, whoa, that's going really deep. But here we go. All right. In Einstein's
Oh, my God.
theory, E equals mc squared. What does the C stand
Oh,
for?
energy equals mass squared times constant. Times the constant.
Light speed.
Yeah, the constant. Like
That's the constant?
C
Okay.
it
Yeah.
stands for constant.
I thought the C. Oh my god!
Tony's getting schooled on his own question.
Yeah.
I love it. Here's a cell phone,
No, wait.
Taylor.
Yeah, but that's the C stands for the constant, which the only constant that we're aware of in the universe is the speed of light.
Nice.
The greatest.
The best.
This is the best. The best. Fucking love it.
That was.
You think
was
Tony
good.
would have researched how does C stand for light speed?
I love
But
you.
nope. Nope.
bro. All right. Oh shit! I can't take it.
In
All
what in what year did NASA launch the world's first reusable manned-spaced aircraft known as the Space Shuttle Columbia?
God.
78.
Ooh, I thought you'd get this. See, you just lost the two I thought you were going to get.
Yeah.
It was 1981.
Ah.
They started developing obviously sooner than that, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, I remember Enterprise, which was the one that didn't go into space and went to the edge of space. And I
okay.
remember that was sometime around the bicentennial.
Okay.
And that was my train of thought there.
Right.
Date ones are hard to get unless
Right.
it's that's why
No-brainer.
I use them as tiebreakers.
Right.
So you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And see, that's where Doug's good because he logically sits there and says, okay, this happened before that. And he remembers this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he narrows down the date and
Exactly. And
usually gets it right.
And that's the trick to those tiebreakers. You bet. All right, what you got over there?
I hate the tiebreakers. I'm like, I finally rock a category, and then we go to something like in Ireland in 1918 was this. I'm like, what the fuck? I just got 10 in like a show or something. Like, all right, anyways. Okay. Whoa. All right. How many pints are there in a Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel?
Ooh, I like that. That's a good question. I like that.
It's like 190.
Oh, 288.
I knew it was up there.
Yeah.
You guys and your number questions. Those are hard. Yeah, I knew it was up there. We went down to the Jack Daniel's distillery
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
And it's a really interesting little
Dude,
tour
I
to
about
take.
shit when you did the trivia question for how many Guinness pints.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, holy
Yeah,
crap.
why don't you-
I thought it was low.
Oh, not me.
I thought it was low.
All right, so not none of the
Seriously.
listeners are in there. So go ahead and give that question.
You remember
and
what it
answer
was?
again.
It was like, so it was how many pints of Guinness are consumed worldwide
On
St.
St.
Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
And it was 12 million.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
12 million. You thought that was low?
I thought it was low.
For one beer in a 12-hour day. You think that's...
But
12
Guinness is
hour
the
day.
Irish beer,
Well,
though.
yeah,
so,
most pubs don't open until 9. Some of them close at 12.
This is across the whole fucking world.
I know.
which would be 24 hours.
But you gotta think how much Guinness are they drinking in Japan?
Right.
Well, I think
right,
how much
right.
Guinness they're drinking in Ireland.
Well, a
Yeah,
lot of
well, and
people don't
also
drink.
right, because some of these countries
Don't
aren't
even recognize
celebrate-
it.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right.
that's
Well, not only that, but how much trendy is this freaking green beer shit? There's probably more people that drink the green beer than the freaking Guinness.
The green beer's gross.
I
Yeah.
know. It's just a fad.
I don't know if that last statement was true.
You know what? Maybe that.
I can't
What's
argue.
consumed more, green beer or Guinness?
That'd be a good one.
The
Yeah.
road will never know.
All right, Tony,
All right.
you're up with your no notepad question here. You got it all in your head.
All right,
You don't
tru-
even know the answer.
True or false?
Oh God.
You drive more miles east than south going from San Francisco to LA.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
Damn.
yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Tony, on having the right answer.
To your
damn
own
it.
question.
Oh,
Kiss my ass.
This could be a fairly easy one too, I guess. This could be a fairly easy one. What was the Ford Mustang named after?
It's a Mustang Ranch component of Ford's Empire or something. That's about as good as I got.
It was named after the P-51 Mustang, a World War II
the plane,
fighter plane. Yeah.
I just was at the Ford Estate on Sunday. I
Oh,
just
really?
walked around at Fairlane, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Take the kids up there, you know.
Oh, I
See
did see
something.
the pictures. Yeah, I did see the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, I took them to Ford Field, too. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're a Lions fan.
Oh, yeah, man.
Had dinner with Billy Sims in 1981.
I feel bad for
he
you,
was
man,
in town
because you've
opening
had
up the
some rough
Woodville
years.
Mall.
Really?
Yeah. And there he was at
Really?
Earl
That's
Kuzno
kinda
Steakhouse.
Nice.
I was
Nice.
like, hey, can I have your autograph? You know, it's like the Mean Joe Green commercial. I was a little tiny
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Got his autograph, Lion fan for life.
That's cool
They
as shit.
suck.
Cool.
I sat through every snap of that 0-16 season. Like half of the games there, I was there.
Yeah.
Just terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well,
And yet another rebuild year.
right. Well, but maybe Stafford was the issue. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see. I don't think so
Yeah.
either, but we'll see.
Yeah.
There's a multitude. Sorry.
All right. In 2007, it brought us the TV show The Simple Life featuring Paris Hilton. Who was her friend as her co-star?
Lionel Richie's daughter, Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the name. Yeah.
Way to go, Jamie.
Lightspeed. That's called rock, paper, scissors.
It is called rock, paper, scissors.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
I thought Rochambeau was kicking in the nuts.
Is it Rochambeau? Oh, that's rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. That's exactly what it's called there, Taylor. Go ahead there, buddy, with your question 3.
I really don't have one.
You don't have one?
you
No, I thought you were
kidding
doing
me?
2.
We
So-
said 3.
He said 2. Now it's 3.
Good thing you threw in an extra one.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
You know what? The fucker did it again.
You screwed up the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no sucker in his fucking mouth.
Oh my God, you're right.
You fucking asshole.
You.
Well, wait a minute.
All right, then
I'm
he's
telling you
got
what.
to bite into it.
I'm going to get him salt and
No,
vinegar crickets,
no.
and the son of a bitch is going to eat them
No,
all
he's gotta-
live on Facebook.
He's got to bite into it right after we're done with this round.
No, let's do it next time, I swear to you.
Well, yeah, I heard that before.
It takes forever.
I'm not even buying that one. I just got here.
I just thought of that. Jackass.
Yeah, I'm sure he thought about it the whole night. Like, oh, they haven't said
It's
anything.
a good thing I got an extra question, Taylor. Picking up your slack.
No shit.
All right, go ahead, Matt.
My slack.
that-
What about your
yeah.
slack?
I did my 3.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
oh, this one. See, this is kind of just a funny one because this was kind of like a joke. All right, this was a sports question. The object used in a sport game was made of a small cork hemisphere with 16 goose feathers attached. What is its name?
Yeah, that's easy.
We made you say it 550 times and kept making you say it weeks
That's
after.
right. I
Oh,
forgot
shuttlecock.
Yeah!
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
All right.
He says you guys just want me to keep saying that.
So you hear, you know the saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So since Tony didn't ask him the question, he misses that one. So there's another wrong answer.
So what, I get like 3 out of
No,
9?
you actually did well. You did better than we did. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 9. 4 out of 9.
4 out of
There
9.
you
So
go.
I was going to give it to you whether you beat us or not because you were playing by yourself and we weren't. But
Yeah, we kind of
you,
cheated. You know?
you just flat out beat us outright.
Didn't matter.
Man.
Oh yeah, man. Oh,
that shuttle question, I should have known that.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was later. Now that you've said that, and I go through the logical train.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Oh man, that was good shit. I thought he was making it up, and he's like, "I'm serious." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's great."
Yeah, and
his question was, "Shuttlecock is used in a different." I think you actually said in the question you said it was shuttlecock, but it was also known as the birdie or something.
Right. Yeah,
and badminton. Yeah. But, so he actually said it. So when people would ask him number 7 again, he goes, "All right." you just want to hear me say shuttlecock again.
That's right. Yeah, it was something like what's the other name for the device used when playing badminton?
Yeah.
One is shuttlecock. Yeah. What's the other?
Oh shit.
All right, well, that was fun.
that was
that
good.
up?
A lot of fun. Hell yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I keep smacking your mic stand. Going to knock you out one of
I
these
love
days.
it.
Yeah. I studied physics when I was in college, so I know. I didn't follow through with anything. Met a redhead.
Favorite part of the whole
but,
podcast.
But yeah,
Greatest thing ever.
Not only, it's the best part because Tony, who didn't even come prepared, has 2 questions. Not even his
I
3.
did come
Not even
prepared.
3.
I just didn't-
And then don't answer
One of his
them.
questions are a true and false. Come on.
Oh, wait,
Wasn't
like,
there
now
a time-
Darren throws out true and falses too.
Wasn't there a time when he wasn't even supposed to be speaking?
Oh, hey guys, come over, hang out at my house. But
yeah. You get to be editor.
So,
Jamie, I want you to do this podcast with me
oh my
at
god.
your house.
So Darren, you were our first in-house guest,
Yes.
and I think it went very well. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was a good
yeah.
time. Yeah, it was a good time.
We need to do it more often.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Definitely do.
So thank you for coming.
Yeah,
and thank you for
Absolutely.
being
And
part of this.
yeah, this is a nice setup. You guys got a really nice thing going here. I
Yeah,
really hope
thank
it keeps going well for you.
yeah,
That's-
thank you.
too.
Yeah, we are.
well.
We're really excited about it. So
Yeah.
hopefully the momentum keeps going. So
Yeah. We're huge in Germany.
we are big.
We
are.
My people.
No
That's
joke.
why the Scandinavian numbers are off the charts.
It's no joke. We a lot of our podcast downloads come from Germany for
Yeah,
whatever
don't
reason.
really know exactly what's going on there.
Really?
So
That's great. I love Germany, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I visited there years ago. And
we're talking about going there for Beer Fest, and doing a podcast there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, Darren's in. Darren's
there
in.
you go.
There you go.
You can ask them trivia questions.
Last time I was there, the wall was still up.
Oh,
So-
shit.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. David Haswell tore that son of a bitch down.
That's right. Yeah, he did.
David Hasselhoff
sang it down. Yeah, he got out there and sang it down.
You doubt the Hoff could have done that?
He said it
I
was
think he had
without-
night rent. I think he had Kit over there helping him out.
So you guys obviously been doing your homework, then the David Hasselhoff homework that's coming up for the David Hasselhoff
man, I tell you.
round.
Oh, I
that we're
forgot
having
we had
soon.
that coming. I forgot.
wow.
I did watch
Is it gonna
Baywatch
be-
the movie.
all right, give us a little heads up here.
I brought the schedule. I knew you were
Nice.
going to ask. Hold on.
Yep.
All right. As far out as you can. This will be put out in probably, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So-
2 weeks.
Then by that time, we will have done these rounds.
All right.
Yeah, because we're doing some Disney hero theme
Yes.
songs,
Yep.
and then we're going to do the following week. We're going to do Disney villain theme songs.
Oh, man.
We have the David Hasselhoff round that has been requested. Let's see what else was on this big old request thing. Somebody wanted to do a Foo Fighters round, and we might do that because I'm doing it at another place. We'll see though.
I love Foo Fighters.
I'm not a big Foo Fighters fan.
Yeah.
Tony was in a Foo Fighter tribute band.
Yeah,
All Foo Fighters all the time.
I'm serious.
Somebody wanted questions about Futurama.
Okay.
And Hamilton, obviously not in the same round. And I have to be honest, I have never seen Hamilton.
I don't even know
I
what
haven't
Hamilton
seen it
is.
yet
So
either, but I would like to.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Yeah.
a hip one, apparently. Teen Wolf. Somebody wanted something about
Nice.
Teen Wolf
Oh
on
my
there.
God, that's going way back.
Yeah, it
I
sure
definitely
is.
have to watch that.
And the ever popular Dead Rappers round.
Nice.
That's the ever popular one.
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun.
one-
Well, what if he did a Michael J. Fox, not just a Teen Wolf?
Yeah,
That'd be a good
a lot
one.
of these will morph into something like that.
Okay.
The ones that are specific like
Yeah.
that will end up branching off. You know, something's got to be really worthwhile for me to do a specific round
Yeah.
or very requested. And people people throw things like that at me, and then it goes right back to what we were talking about earlier. Then I do it, and it's too hard.
Right,
but if I back it off from Teen Wolf to Michael J. Fox,
Right.
well, then that's a whole different
Oh
thing.
yeah, you got family ties and all kinds of different links to him that you can have questions on.
Exactly. And
So-
the whole Back to the Future
Yep.
world.
Oh yeah, man.
So those are your rounds you got coming up at 8:18
Right.
next round. But why don't you go ahead and say, give your steady schedule, what nights you do what and where?
All right, so
Yes.
every single Monday, I am at Alexandria's down in Findlay, and from 7:30 to 9:30 for free trivia. Really nice atmosphere down there. They have a really nice patio. I think they have a Dora thing going on there, too, so you can walk around.
Oh, nice.
And if they don't have it now, it's coming or something. It's hard to follow, keep track of all the communities doing that. And then the first and third Tuesdays of every month, the 818 Club right here in Fremont. And Wednesdays, I'm at Big Shots every Wednesday. That's 7 to 9, and that's usually gets a little rowdy. That crowd can be a tad unruly.
Wait, like
yes,
how?
I can.
Well, that's where the guy
They
who
stormed
likes
out?
to fill in his sheet after I've given the answer.
Oh,
So he's from there. And then there's always, not always, but a lot of times there's somebody who's maybe had a couple too many, but
Yeah.
is yelling out every answer,
Oh,
no matter how
yeah.
many times I ask them to shut the hell up.
Right.
So,
Please.
so usually I have to get all witty and sarcastic with them and shut them down somehow.
Nice.
But then apart from that, then every Thursdays, I'm at Alexandria's down in Findlay for Name That Tune. That's 2 hours of naming the artist for the song that I play.
What times are those?
That is 7:30 to 9:30, and those are all free. And then you have to check the Eagles calendar. I'm going to be doing 2 nights a month there, one Friday trivia, one Friday Name That Tune.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, is that open to the public? Because it is a private crowd.
You're supposed to. It's supposed to be guests of members only.
Guests and members only. Okay.
So the only time they open it up to the public is when they're doing a membership drive, which I have done events at the membership
I
drives
see.
in the past.
It's to actually bring people in to
Right.
be.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
So right now you'd have to know somebody to come to the Eagles.
I used to be a member there for about 20 years.
I was too for a while.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
how do
you
you
said
have
the
time?
I don't
Sorry.
think you said the 8:18 time, so I just want to say that's 8 till pretty much whenever you're done.
Yeah, it's 8 to 10, but I've been throwing in extra rounds lately.
Yeah.
Because literally right down the road from my house, and then it's a really nice atmosphere. Treated well there. I've known the Kohlers for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew them before I was doing this, and it's good people that that's generally decent to hang out with. And I get that most places, but again, it's so close to my house.
Right.
And the 818, they always appreciate when I do the extras.
Yeah.
And, that goes a long way with me. It makes it more more likely for me to do extra stuff if you know that it's being
Oh, yeah.
appreciated.
Yep.
Right.
So how do you have time to do your practice for your band?
Well, we practice we practice when we can, and when our practices do happen, they're usually intense. And we try to get the work done that we're trying to get done, and we try to stay on a schedule and stick to it because everybody's busy, but that band puts out a certain level, Electric Circus, in case we didn't say.
Yes, right.
Puts out
No,
a
we did
certain
not.
level, and the festivals are going to start opening up again. We're getting a lot of bookings. We're going to be doing some things downtown with ProMedica.
So why don't you give some of the bookings for that since you're here?
I have April 24th, I'm down at the Kenton Eagles for an 80s prom night. May 8th, I'm back at the Viaduct down in Tiffin.
will
And
be
then
there.
after that, the bar shows ebb off,
Yep.
and it's time for festivals. And I don't know all the dates because they've been coming in fast and furious.
Yep.
We're going to be in Van Wert. We're going to be in Gibsonburg. A couple of times in Toledo. We're going to be at the Balloon Fest down in Findlay.
Oh, nice.
That's
yeah.
a great.
That is
that's
that
a
is
great
That's
show.
yeah, that's a great
So
show.
do
Yeah.
you got a website or a Facebook?
Yes, we
page?
have both. The Facebook that you can look up, Electric Circus with a K, Electric with a K, and a website that is currently getting revamped right now because we're going to bust out of this whole COVID thing with fresh new as much as we can.
Yep.
We got some new merchandise coming.
That's
We've
cool.
added new songs to the set. We have some new fancy turny spinny lights.
Nice.
And as you saw, the fog.
Oh, yeah.
I emerged from the fog the other day.
It was badass.
Although I do have to say, the fogger went haywire the other day.
Did it?
And it was like being on the set of The Fog. It was ridiculous. At one point, you could see nothing at all.
And for the people who've never been in that shit stinks.
Yeah,
I mean, it does. So you're singing, it's like
right. Yeah. And you try to get the hypoallergenic stuff or whatever, but it's still brutal.
Yes.
It's just when you're stuck. Have you played the viaduct, right? Yeah, that alcove, and it goes nowhere. There's nowhere
just
for it to go.
Sits.
Right, exactly. And then, like I said, there was a chick fight the other night. That was
good shit.
That's always like, hey, look, those girls are going to beat each other up. Skinny,
Let's go.
Lose. That's right. But so Electric Circus this summer, we're all over the place. I'm hoping more and more things return to normal. We're at the Heritage Festival again down in Tiffin.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and other ones as well. I mean, there's plenty of great opportunities to come out and just have a good time.
All right, man. Cool. Well, damn, man.
That was a fun show. I think this is my funnest show.
Yeah, I had a blast, man. I'm glad you came in, Darren, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. And
had a real good time.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Thanks for having me.
May have to do this again.
Sure.
Yeah.
So definitely a good time there. So we'll just wrap it up here and have Mr. Taylor roll out another song off of Renegade Angel, and we will see you guys next month, man. We will talk at you later. See you guys.